Hi everybody, so this video is just to show you how to create a Goosechase for your FYE sections. It's a really easy way to help them kind of get to know the resources here on campus, and we're recommending that you use it. I'm just going to walk you through it. So I've already created an account. You'll need to do that using the desktop interface. This is obviously something that's meant to be used on the phone, but for setup, desktop is necessary. So I'm just going to go to My Games. And I've already created one, and I'm going to share the questions that are on it with you, and you can customize them, change the point values and all that. But to show you how to make your own, you're going to click New Game, and I'm just going to put Rachel's FYE Goosechase. And then you have to put in a description. I'm just going to put description here. And then game password, I'm going to recommend that you do this, although you certainly don't have to. Goosechase is used by a lot of different people who can just search for the game, as we'll see later, so you might want to include a password to make sure that only your students are getting into it. So I'm going to make my password FYE rocks! And I'm going to click Save and Continue. Now each question, each thing that you require students to do as part of your Goosechase are called missions. There's photo video missions, text missions, and GPS missions. These are the two most popular, photo, video, and text. I'm going to insert a photo video one, and I'm going to say check out the library. And I can assign point values. Now they default to these settings. You might do a custom one. If you wanted this to be easy to grade, you might have 10 missions that are each worth 10 points, right? And that would make it really easy for you to assign a grade to it. So I'm going to say check out the library for 10 points, describe what you want them to do, find a librarian, and take a picture with them. And then I would click Save Changes. It's as easy as that. And then to complete that mission, all students have to do is take a photo with the librarian, and the app is going to automatically set their phone to do that. So it's pretty easy for them to use. Now if I wanted to have them do a text mission, I could do the same exact thing. It's just putting in the name, putting in the description. So for this one, I'm going to say Bonner Center, and for the description I'm going to say who is the director of the Bonner Center. I'm going to customize it, 10 points. You can put acceptable answers, so for instance I could put James Shields, and it doesn't require that they capitalize it. It automatically can detect that on its own. And that's how you do it. It's as simple as that. Now Goosechase's default setting is to sort users into teams. I would recommend that you actually do them individually to make it easier to grade. So to do that, you're going to click on Teams. And what you're going to do is switch this to this. You're going to click on Individual Participants. And then when you have your students ready and you want to share this with them, you just go ahead and insert their username, their email into here. You click Send Invites, and it's going to automatically give them an email notification that they've been put into that game. Now when you send students the email, the invite that's going to tell them that they've been enrolled, you might also want to send them another email. You could just copy and paste these joining the game instructions, and it would tell them exactly how to do it and walk them through the steps. One of my favorite features of Goosechase is that you can tell the game when to start and stop automatically so that you're not constantly having to do that. So if you click on the Start and Stop tab of the setup, you're going to click on Automatic. For this, we're recommending that you have it start on the first day of the fall semester, and then you're going to have it end on the last day of the fall semester. That way students have the entire semester to complete these missions, and you can add new questions, new missions based on what you're studying. If it occurs to you that you want to ask them to do something or other, you could really easily add that question. And since the game will be open, it'll automatically update and it'll give them time to do that. And that way also students don't feel pressured to do the entire Goosechase in like a week or something like that, which could be really overwhelming. So I'm going to tell it to start on August 20, I'll say the 23rd. I know our semester starts on the 24th, but maybe an extra day. And then I'm going to tell it to end, I'm not exactly sure when the semester ends, I'm just going to say December 8th at 12 p.m. and it will schedule it, it will do it for you. Now when the game's actually happening, you can use these features here to see how it's going. Whenever someone submits an answer or a mission, you can include it here, you'll see it. The leaderboard will obviously tell you who is in the lead. Submission shows like groups. You can do it based on the mission, based on people's alphabetical names, things. So those are the basics of Goosechase. If you need help, if you need support in any way, please feel free to contact me. My email address, phone number, and Twitter handles are all here. I'll be glad to help. Thanks.